basing your self-worth on what you're doing instead of who you are does not make you happier, and it doesn't even make you perform better. And that's a direction that I commonly see in today's society. Hi, my name is Sven. I am a holistic performance psychologist, and my mission is to empower you with the knowledge and tools necessary to consistently achieve your goals. And I love that you're taking time today to explore effort-based mindset, or sometimes called purpose-based mindset, versus performance-based mindset. Now, I already touched on the performance-based mindset. I see a rise in hustle culture, working really hard, but then what's measured is actually just what you achieve. That's all that is looked at. A person is really just distilled down into what they're doing. What can they achieve? That happens at work, and sometimes that even happens in dating nowadays. Almost happens everywhere. And some people completely get out. They don't want anything to do with it. They don't abide by it. And some people play that game. And some people play that game so well that they even think they're feeling comfortable in that game. Or maybe short term, they do feel comfortable. And all of that just for acceptance from other people and acceptance from ourselves. Now, why do I talk about this? Why is that a problem? Well, it doesn't really make you happy. Strong statement. Why? Well, when your sense of self and your self-worth is based on what you're doing, what you're achieving, then you have a problem, and your body has a problem. Because sometimes you can achieve what you set out to do, but sometimes, even though you did everything right, the situation pushed you away from it. Wasn't really possible to achieve it. Maybe you misjudged the situation. You overestimate your own abilities. And even though you performed so well and you gave it your all, you really tried hard, nothing really happened. You didn't really achieve your goal. And you feel bad because of it. Now, as a psychologist, especially a performance psychologist, I look at this and I see a massive problem when it comes to increasing performance. Because if you take someone who has given it their everything, and that person doesn't feel good about the result they just achieved, you are setting a massive association with effort and punishment. And that person does not want to try harder. And maybe, now that I'm talking about this, you feel connected to this. You feel like, well, at first, during the school times, early in my job, it was easy for me to focus, I was excited. And nowadays, I try to work hard, but it doesn't feel rewarding at all. That is not the norm. That doesn't have to be the case. One of the reasons why this could be happening, is your mindset. And not just your mindset, but rather what your mindset has done to your learning experiences, to the associations you've built. So, we have that big piece. And I said it doesn't really make you happy. Well, there's another piece to that. It doesn't even make you perform better. Because some people believe, well, but happiness is very optional. Instead, I really just want performance. I want results. Fast-paced world, everyone can see the results. Makes sense. I understand it. Many people come to me with exactly that problem. Or that goal. If performance is your goal, you also don't want a performance-based mindset. Seems counterintuitive, but hear me out. Take that situation again. You have a goal that you can't really achieve because an outcome you can only influence so much. There are always situations where even though you did everything, you didn't make it. Now, if that is your standard, that puts stress on you and your body. One of the most stressful experiences you can subjugate your body to is uncertainty. Uncertainty combined with punishment. That is called learned helplessness. You have an organism, you have a person, and you tell them, look, I want you to run as fast as you can. And if you don't run fast enough, I will electroshock you. How fast? You don't know. Cool, now you run, but you're scared and your body is on edge and you don't really know. That's the exact same situation inside of your body. Because you have a goal, you can see that goal, you know how fast you need to run, but you can't really use all of the energy because you're not in full control of the situation. You can't control everything. So that is uncertainty for your body because you don't know what is going to come up. Something could happen and you can't make it all of a sudden. That is stress. And for most of us, we need our brains to work, to perform. Almost every skill has a cognitive component. And stress, especially chronic stress, and that's exactly what's happening, really puts a downer on our ability to perform on a cognitive level. In layman's terms, we can't really think as well if we're stressed. If we have a goal that's important to us because that is what our self-worth is based on, and we can't really achieve it. We don't really know if we're going to be able to achieve it. That can put stress. And then there is another piece to that. So you have your goal and you achieve it. Beautiful. You think, well, amazing, now I'm happy. No, you're not. Most of the time, the feeling that people get with a performance-based mindset is relief for a short period of time. There is no reward. It's just, oh, it's fine. Okay, what's next? Again, associations. You want to build a skill in order to be better, in order to perform better. You want to move forward and grow as a person. Your body doesn't really want to do something where there's no reward. So basically, you're playing a losing game. You have two choices. Either you lose and you get punished even though you try hard, or second, you win and there's no reward. Doesn't really sound like a game you want to play, right? Well, your body doesn't want to either. So leave that. Performance mindset, you don't need it. It's a trap. It's short term, it seems juicy, but it really isn't. What's the alternative? Well, I talked about the effort-based mindset. You can also say purpose-based mindset. You choose something that you can fully control. Example, I'm going to give it my all. That is what I do. That is my goal. If I don't achieve the superficial goal, cool, I look inside. Did I really give it my all? If the answer is yes, that is a win. Celebrate it. Effort-based mindset. Purpose-based mindset. Your purpose is to spread a message. For me, it's to empower people with knowledge and tools. So when I make these videos, maybe I have one that I'm not really particularly proud of. Maybe I think, I could have done that better or this better. It doesn't really matter because I'm still moving closer to my goal. Even if I'm not delivering perfect information, entertainment, well, I've still reached someone. So I've still gotten closer to my goal. So my purpose is pulling me in that direction. And I'm trying to celebrate it. So that's the alternative. You look at what you do and you try and find some way to transform your goal, to transform where you pull your self-worth and rewards from into something where you have complete control over. That is your effort. That is a purpose, something bigger than you. Maybe it's an identity. I am a person who stays calm. And that is your standard. And that is what you try. You try your best. If you have an extreme situation and other people are freaking out and you're freaking out a little bit less, Cool. Your standard is no longer I haven't freaked out, but rather I'm a person that stays calm or more calm than others. And you look at yourself and you reach inside and you see, well, that was really tough, but honestly, I did a really great job. That was great training as well. Cool. Works for me. So again, you don't want to have something static. You want to have something that is moving forward, that's dynamic. That could be effort, could be an identity you're building because you're never just one thing, or it could be a purpose that you're trying to work towards. Okay, that's all. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.